What's up, adventurers? It's your favorite bearded DM, and if you haven't had roasted beholder, I hear it's a highly sought-after delicacy in the Badlands. Today, we've got something truly legendary to unbox, a crossover between the world of Critical Role and the masterful craftsmanship of my friends over at Quests and Whiskey. That's right, we're diving into the mysterious and the dangerous world of Marquette to experience Sandkheg's Hide in all of its glory. But before I get started, I want to let you know I pre-ordered this months ago with my own money. I am not sponsored by either Critical Role or Quests on Whiskey, and neither know I'm doing video about this, though how cool would it be if they did. So grab your tankards and let's get into it.
It actually kind of burns your tongue and it goes numb within a matter of seconds. It is not a delightful flavor, and as the tongue goes numb, the back of the throat goes numb as you swallow. And as the numbness kind of continues down the rest of the body, the flavor has not improved at all, but it brings this kind of universal numbness, and as the slight pain of the burn subsides, you, with just about a few sips, become extremely sort of intoxicated, but also just kind of numb.
How is it?
How is it?
Not really good.
Before we unbox and taste the glory of Sandkheg's Hide, I want to talk about the lore behind it. Sandkheg's Hide is no ordinary drink. It is a potent and dangerous concoction that originates from the harsh deserts of northern Marquette. Made from the acid bile or spittle of a fearsome creature known as the Sandkheg, this drink is as treacherous as it is intoxicating. The creation process is perilous, involving harvesting the Sandkheg's acidic essence and subjecting it to a pickling process that results in a powerful spirit with a burning acidic taste. When you first take a sip, you are hit with a wave of intense and burning flavor that quickly numbs your tongue, throat, and even the rest of your body. Within moments, a slight vibration in the back of your skull sets in, followed by a universal numbness that spreads throughout. For most people, just a few sips are enough to leave you heavily intoxicated, with the effects lingering for about an hour. And if the taste alone wasn't enough to deter you, the smell certainly might. Sandkheg's Hide is described as having an aroma somewhere between vinegar and an earthy herbal medicinal scent. It is definitely not for the faint of heart, and even in the world of Critical Role, it is considered a delicacy that the bravest, or perhaps the most foolhardily, dare to try. In Campaign 1 of Vox Machina, Grog Strongjaw, a character known for his love of strong spirits, took a particular liking to Sandkheg's Hide. He went so far as to trick another character, Jarrett Howlerth, into sharing a drink, leading to both of them becoming completely numb and intoxicated. It is no wonder that at Ankhegs, a single bottle of Sandkheg's Hide can set you back a hefty 350 gold. Several other real-life incarnations of Sandkhegs have been made prior to this one. The YouTube channel How to Drink invented a recipe as part of an episode of Cursed Cocktails from Critical Role.
There have been some incredibly cursed cocktails that came up on Critical Role over the past few years, and today I'm making two of them. The cursedest cursed cocktails in all of Exandrian history. I'm dragging this cold open out because I don't want to make these drinks. I'm dragging my feet.
This recipe is a liquor created from Malort and Szechuan blossoms. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, as I do pretty much everything. A recipe for the Sandkheg's cocktail also appeared in the cookbook Exquisite Exandria, where a Szechuan dry gin was cut with ale. Now that we've explored the dangers and intoxicating lore of Sandkheg's Hide, it's time to see what this real-life crossover is all about. So let's dive in. First things first, this package is absolutely amazing. The detail on the outside, Marquette, Exandria, fragile. It even has the price, 350 gold. That's in Critical Role's D&D currency. Sandkheg's Hide on the side, 810 PD at Grell. This is just wonderful. I love the design. I have taken the liberty of cutting the packaging tape on the side so that we can just go ahead and open it up. I absolutely love the detail on this. It's just fantastic. You got the little creature here with the bottle, the critical role dice. It's just wonderful. And you'll be able to read all of the material that's in here will be fully scanned and on my Patreon. All you'll have to do is go and visit the page in order to download it. This is a note from our friends over at Quest's End. And then we have the journal. This journal is Yeda Kani, and I haven't read it yet, but I believe she is the one that made the first batch of this. So this is a nice little lore journal, and this will, of course, be fully scanned and available on my Patreon for everybody to read. All you have to go, once again, there and download it. Also in here is a beautiful map that comes along with it. This is so cool. This is so wonderful. Sandkheg's graveyard, caves. I have a feeling that in this journal will describe all of the events that happened on this map. Ibra's resting place. Let's see what's on the back. A Sandkheg. That's so awesome. This is so amazing. No Sandkhegs were harmed in the making of this product. Be pleased. Naturally harvested bile. Imbue responsibly. Accept no substitutes. And warning literature. And here is the bottle. This is so wonderful. Look at how beautiful this is. This will be displayed definitely somewhere down here. I love this. Wonderful touch. In your hands you hold the most formidable concoction in all of Exandria, a spirit with strength and spice, balanced with herbal and earthy notes, delicious, but not for the faint of heart. Respect it as if you would a creature from whence it came. A blend of straight bourbon whiskey finished in sherry. That's it, that's all we're gonna pour. We're saving the rest of this for a special occasion in my gaming group. Oh, it just smells so wonderful. So, in case you didn't know, there are 2 ways to try a whiskey. The first is neat. Also, shout out to Tony for this amazing glass. And the second way is with a little bit of water. Some whiskeys, the flavor really opens up with some water, but we're gonna try it neat first. Cheers. That is very smooth. Wow. I'm not a sommelier or anything of the sort, so I can't begin to describe to you the flavor of that whiskey. It is very neat and smooth, and there's like hints of all of the ingredients in there, and it is amazing. Well done, Quest and Whiskey. I wish that I could put into words how delicious it was. So now I'm going to add a little bit of water and let it set for about 10 minutes, and then we'll be back to try it then. We'll be back to try it then. Resealed the bottle successfully, and now we're gonna try it with just a splash of water in it to release the flavors. It is way, way better with a little bit of water in it. Wow. That is amazing. That is so amazing. Thank you guys so much for watching, and while you can't get this particular whiskey from Quest's End anymore, they are constantly coming out with other amazing looking flavors and amazing looking bottles, and I would highly, highly, highly recommend that you go check them out. Until next time, keep rolling those dice, and may your quests be epic. There is an Anchorel saying, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. And if you want to go nowhere at all, drink Ankhegs Hide.